In this time of austerity, few actors have great prosperity, so for my friends this year I've decided to bring Christmas cheer. Now, if you're expecting something darker, I should explain that this was written by the late and great Ronnie Barker. I hope you all agree what a talented man was he. Now, this is the story of Rindercella and her sugly isters, and was specially and specifically drafted for the Royal Society of Pismonunciation. Rindercella and her sugly isters lived in a marge lansion. Rindercella worked very hard frubbing slaws, emptying pospits and shivelling shot. At the end of the day she was knacking fackard. The sugly isters were right bugly astards. One was called Mary Hinge and the other was called Betty Swallocks. They were really horrible huckers, and they had fetty sweets and fetty swannies. The sugly isters had tickets to go to the ball, but the cotton runts wouldn't let poor Rindercella go. Suddenly there was a bucking fang, and Rindercella's Gary Fodmother appeared. Now her name was Sherry Hithole, and she was a light rucking thespian. She turned a pupkin and 6 mite wice into a hucking huge farriage and 6 dandy ronkies, who had buge hollocks and dig bigs. Sherry Hithole, the Gary Fodmother, told Rindercella to be back by dim light, otherwise there would be a cucking calamity. At the ball, Rindercella was dancing with the pransome hints when suddenly the clock struck 12. "Most all chucking flighty," said Rindercella, and she ran out, tripping boss over ollocks, so dropping her slas glipper. The very next day, the pransome hints knocked on all the doors in his cucking thingdom, and when he reached Rindercella's door, the sugly isters let him in. Suddenly, and from nowhere, Betty Swallocks lifted her leg and let off a fig Bart. "Who fust jarted?" asked the pransome hints. "Blend that fugly ucker over there," said Mary Hinge. When the stinking brown cloud had lifted, he tried the slas glipper on both the sugly isters without success, and noticed their feet stuck in funk. Betty Swallocks was ducking disgusted. Her foot did not fit the slas glipper, and gave the pransome hints a knack in the kickers. It should be noted that this wasn't difficult, as the prince had bucking fuge halls, and, at the time, a hig bardle. He tried the slas glipper on Rindercella, and it fitted pucking perfectly. Rindercella and the pransome hints were married at once. The pransome hints lived his life in lucking fuckery, and Rindercella lived hers with a folan swanny.